What happens if I do that? Oh, then I don't hear anything at all. All right. All right. I want both. That's better. Well, that's a lot better than close. We'll put it back the way it was. Okay. Yeah, no, I've been playing with the sound options here and what's in their filters? Nothing. Just trying to get rid of this. I mean, you guys don't hear the echo. I do, and it kind of gets kind of crazy with me. But at any rate, so what we're going to do first, since we're still hooked up to the job we brought in, we're going to back that out, pull it around to the unloading point, which is right there, and take care of that job. So let's find that. And I think that's this one here. Yep, for 18 grand. And let's just get her started. Boop. All right. So this is got to take it to A3L, and then we've got 3 drop-offs. So let's get this party started. How much weight? Oh, plenty. We're good. What? Brake off. Loco on. We're going to use this one as our primary. Have to turn the... shut the brake off of this. That's good. Brake is off. Let's make sure we're connected. Yes. We want to go backwards. Okay. Escape. All right, let's back her up. Oh, you know what? I bet you I've got a brake on the. Yes, I do. All right. Hello. Too much zoom. Heavier than it lets on. Well, the brake thing isn't blinking. Is the sun out? Okay, good. It's charging. All right, so we're going to take this back out to the main track and then push it over onto the loading track. And according to, we have the bulk of this goes to 3CS, one goes into C1S, and then one comes back into B5S over here. So, all right, so, oh great, it's raining, wonderful. So we're going to push back to get over into this track over here where the little cursor is to take it around the outside. Little rain shouldn't be a problem here. everything is on the flat, so that may be why I had some wheel slippage. I am pushing uphill here, so I need to give it a little bit more juice, a little bit more throttle. And we'll coast from here. Wild, good to see ya. How's your week been? Okay, there's the track and there's the switch. Ooh, thunderstorms. Nice. Alrighty. I would like to please take that. Take a put her in forward. Have to be gentle because the track is wet and it's real easy to do track slipping. Mood? Are you in a bad mood? Ember? Oh, okay. All right, so what's neat about this track here is if you saw that sign go by, so long as I have the last car in my consist beyond that sign, I'm on the loading track and I can unload it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get closer to where the loading unloading station is. But for future reference, if you come in with a really long train, you know, there's a lot of room here on this outer track. And so let's just take a look at the whole map. So we've come all the way back to here, and now we're taking this track around, and I'm going to park the engines underneath this thing right there. Taking our time. Again, the track is wet, it's stormy, so the brakes aren't going to work as nicely as we would like them to. I gotta get a few more upgrades for this engine. As I said before, I don't really need them. I can use the remote control, but since it's not sunny out anymore, I need to conserve what battery's on it because it won't be recharging while it's stormy. Stormy weather. It's a nice, easy ride. about 15. All right, we're gonna come around. This is the back of the B yard. That track there. Provide a little brake. And a little bit more. A little bit more. And we'll come down here, wait for it to slow down. All right, so we're going to unload. All right, perfect. Now we have a end of train light back here, which we are going to utilize to figure out what cars go where. So, all right, so starting with 88, these cars go into track C3S. Great. All right, so 88 to 687. So let's find 687. Triple deuce, 215, 687. Okay, so I'm going to take my lantern and I'm going to put it up here. That marks the end car and everything else goes into 3CS. All right. C3S. So let's run ahead. Because the C yard is right up here. And 3S is that one there. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is pull through on this middle track. Make sure the switch is right. That's right. And this one's right. I have to pull through and then back those cars into this track. Good enough. Otherwise, if I pull straight through, I will trap my engines. My engines don't like to be trapped. Alright, so brake off, throttle's in the right position. We're a lot lighter now, so we should be able to roll a lot easier. Oh, I see. I should follow the chat, and then I'll understand what people are saying. Doesn't seem like it's raining anymore, which is nice. Oops. All right, going to 18 right now. We can slow down, and we are recharging our unit. Excellent. So the engine is on its way through the C yard. We've already confirmed the track is good. and clear. So I'm riding back here to monitor our approach to the switch that I need to throw. And I can slow the train down using the remote from back here. We're just coasting right now. The throttle is off. Felt like we were slowing down too quick, but we're doing okay. There's a 282 over here on the locomotive track. All right, where's the signal? Okay, it's right there. It's that one right there. So we can start to apply a little brake. Let's see if I'm pretty perfect. Just about. Turn around. There's the switch. Full brakes. Put her into reverse. Brakes off and throttle backwards. Hi, love. My wife is home. With the Ripley. Hey, Tiger. How you doing, Tiggy? Thanks for popping in. All right, well, I'm going to stay back here and turn the throttle off as we coast in. I don't think all the cars that need to be in here are going to fit in here without me pushing this load further back. So apply some brake, get her slowed down, get her woed up. Whoa! Whoa. More whoa. More whoa. That was a little harder than I like. Okay. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah, we got a lot of cars to fit on that track. Those weren't connected. Oh, great. All right, we just need to get this car ahead of us beyond the sign for 3S. Apply a little brake. And we're good. And this is, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right. All right, so let's just confirm. Oops. The next car goes on C1S, and that's 433. Perfect, so that goes over here. Forward. Set to disconnect. Get past that one and we'll flip that switch. Flip that one, brakes, and then we'll back this one in. That means the last car goes over here somewhere. Yeah, that was my pager on my phone announcing that a nearby department is having an issue that they need to respond to. All right, and that's in. Go straight. And the last one goes to B5S. And let's see if doing this messes me up as far as getting another load in or out of here. But I think this will nicely turn me around, put me where I need to go. So there's the switch. All right, so we're going to come down here. We need to go to the right, and then B5S is down here. So we're pushing, so I need to go right and right into B5S. Brake off. Throttle up. Nice and easy. As I said, the remote control is a real lifesaver. Set this to the right coupling. We're going to the right and then to the left into the B yard. And then we'll take our first right into B5. And we can slow down. Not that much. Ugh, yeah. I feel you. Alrighty. Back off on the brake a little bit. Let our speed take us, carry us forward. Nice, easy pace. And we'll see what dropping off this order leaves for us in the office. All right. Brake on, let's shut her off and head back to the office. Turn this bad boy in. And see what else we could do. All right, we had 54 minutes. We did it in 25, which means we gave ourselves another 9,000. We're going to net 27.8. Where's the garbage can? Nice. So where are we at now? 194K. Yeah, we need to get back over to Machine Factory and Goods Factory. Get a few more items. But we're doing good. All right, so what do we got here? Where can we go? There's Machine Factory, but that's just one car. Not really worth going there for that. And Harbor in Town. That's a long two, so we can't take that. This is going to City West. That's not a bad option. That's not a bad option. City South, City South, City South. There's a lot to City South, but we can only take 2 consecutive orders right now. Coal Mine East to Steel Mill. That's a load and prepare. There's another Machine Factory. Another logistic. We do better taking the where was it? I'd be better taking this. Oh, decisions. Actually, that's not too bad either. We could take the 2 of these, drop this one off, and then take a run up to Machine Factory. That is not looking too bad. And it'll be a nice light load to get out of here because we hit a lot of hills coming in. Why don't we do that? We'll look for this one. City West, that'll be the one on the end. And this one. So this is in B5S, which is where we're parked. Except I think we just put a car right in front of where those are. Wonderful. And this one is in C3S. Okay. All right. So we have a plan. We're gonna take a long trip. All right. Let's put this over here, that over there. All right, let's go. Let's go build a train. Let's go the other way. That's good. We want. Where are they? Let's see. Oh, they might be the ones on the other end. Ugh. Let's see. They were only 3 cars. And that would be the 7. So LH45. There they are. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not a big deal. How can we fix this? How can we turn our train around so we're going the right way? And let's, while we think about that, are these the cars that are going to City South? CMELH50. That's them. Those are the ones we just dropped. How far down did they go? 50, 50, 50, 50, 47. All right, so where's the brake? Where is the brake? Okay, we'll put the brake on this one. All right, so we get our engines turned around. We back into the ones over here, pick those up, and then pull forward, then back into those, and then pull straight out. So I guess we just need to go back the way we came. Okay, good enough. Now we want the boxcars behind us because that's our second drop off. All right, let us do the thing. See, it's all in the it's all in the puzzle. How do we get our locomotives turned around on this straight and rigid track? Turn that back so that this straight through track is open. Then we'll figure out what our routing is once we get all hooked up. Turn in the jobs, and then we'll be on our way. So we're probably looking at about, I don't know, 20 minutes just to get everything hooked up. Nothing is exceptionally fast. Boop. Fire up the other diesel and lead from the DM3 once we get everything in. How's our fuel? Oh, no, we need to. All right, I keep looking at the sand one. Okay, so we're gonna need to refuel at least the DE2. Glad we straightened the track out. How are we doing in here? Yeah, both of them need fuel. Okay. We are choo-chooing. I don't want to get too carried away with the licenses. Our next ones in line are long haul 2 and consecutive orders 2. But with what we've got, we're really doing pretty well with the licenses we're at right now. So kind of reluctant. Track. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room on that track. Okay. Started slowing down too quickly. I need to get all the way back there. Straight, straight. Good. Running out of daylight. Alright, I'm going to see if we can actually make this work. I'm hoping there's enough lead track out here that I can hook up to those 3 cars, pull all the way up to the bumper, and still back out of here. These are disconnected. Raining again. Oof, it's going to be so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta get past here. Yes, thank you. I think that should do it. Yes. Because there's the ends of the track. Perfect. Ooh, we didn't have much room. I love it. Okay. Put her in reverse. It is kind of goofy. You'd never do this in the real railroad. Oh, hello, bud. Hello, girlfriend. Hello, Ella. Settle down. All right, now we ride around the outside loop again. Come back over to here and back into those flat cars. Once we're all loaded and our train is built, we'll go to the office. We'll refuel. We'll figure out our route, and then we'll turn in the jobs. Because once we refuel, when we get back to our locomotives, they'll both be shut off, and the brakes will be on. Live. Hey, Live, how are ya? Ah, tired. What have you been doing all day? Tired seems to be the theme for this, for the folks in the stream. All right, I've come back to the back of the train so that I could see when the rear of the train passes the switch that I need. Sorry about that. Switch is set. We just need to come on over here and gently bump into those cars. I think I already ran all the way down there and disconnected, so. I'll double check that. I'll take a end of train light. Pop that on there. Harder than I would have liked. All right. We have now built our train. Let's just give it a quick move forward. Okay, good. All right, so it is closing on evening. So let's pay some fees. Oh, that's the old one. Oh, we still have fees on that. Okay. All right, so we'll come down and we'll pay the fees on this because we only owe 8,000 and that'll clear everything. Yes, please, rob me. Dee, 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 dee. All right, let's just, for the heck of it, look at some of these things. Let's see. So what do we need for museum? We need to have, all right, so we need to have manual service to get the museum license. All right, what do we need for manual service? Manual service needs long one, so we have that. But what it's going to do if we get that is it's going to increase our insurance copay to 15,000, but we can then use any manual service station to fix up and refuel our locomotives. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I don't think I want to do that right now. There's other things that I want to spend my money on. So we're not going to do that. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves to morning, and we're going to make this trip in the daylight and not do another trip overnight. So perfect. All right, everyone's getting 10 hours of sleep. No more complaining. There we go. Everyone feel rested? Good. Let's go drive trains. Let's go get lost in the... All right. So, do we even have these still? Did they go away? I guess we still have them.